witch with a pin, you idiot.
Right, but a footnote in the Witchfinder Army Manual said that of 39,000 women tested with the pin, 29,000 said ouch, 9,999 didn't feel it, and one witch said it cleared up the arthritis in her leg.
And that one witch was Agnes Nutter.
She's in the manual a lot, like a warning or a caution. Why would that be?
Because, Private Pulsiver, Agnes Nutter was the Witchfinder Army's great failure. Look here, laddie.
What is that?
This hat belonged to the Witchfinder Major who lit the last fire that burned a witch in England, and that witch was Agnes Nutter.
Courtesy today on Radio 4, Michelle Hussain, Justin Webb and Neil Sleets here with summary of news.
Estimates vary of the extent of pollution caused by a huge crude oil spill from a supertanker off the coast of Japan. While the environmental devastation continues, the authorities are looking for a deckhand missing since the accident, thought to be named Chalk. Meanwhile, a row is brewing over the disappearance of uranium from the Turning Point nuclear power station.
Think, Anathema. You had Agnes's book with you when you were knocked down. Those two men put your things in the car when they gave you a lift home. The one the other called Angel could have forgotten to give it back. Unless he didn't pick it up. Oh, what then? It was near the chalk quarry. Adam Young and his friends play there. Surely Adam would return it if he found it.
And Charles Fort sailed off in the Mary Celeste and founded the Bermuda Triangle.
No, he couldn't have done that, Adam. I've read about the Mary Celeste. They found it floating around all by itself with no one on it. It's famous for having no one on it.
I didn't say he was on it when they found it, did I? Of course he wasn't on it, because the UFOs landed and taken him off. There's millions of flying saucers landing all the time, doing good, like galactic policemen, telling everyone to live in universal harmony and stuff.
If I was an alien, I wouldn't go around telling people all about mystic cosmic harmony. I'd say, this is a laser blaster, so you do what you're told, rebel swine.
Funny, really? You spend your whole life going to school and learning stuff, and they never tell you about the Bermuda Triangle and UFOs. I'm going to borrow more new Aquarians from Anathema. There's probably loads more things than we aren't taught in school.
But is she a witch?
If she is, she's a nice one.
The man who burned Agnes Nutter wore that hat.
Aye, Private Pulsiver. And her death marked the end of serious witch hunting in England.
What happened?
By all accounts, Nutter was a blessed awkward customer. It wasn't the place of a decent Christian woman to go around being intelligent and curing people. Made him furious. Finally, a witchfinder major, the owner of this hat, was summoned and he led the mob to her cottage. She was sitting with her coat on, waiting for him, cool as a cucumber.
Agnes Nutter, witch.
You're tardy, Witchfinder. I should have been aflame 10 minutes since.
You know what awaiteth you.
I bloody should do. I wrote it in my book. Right. Let's get on with it.
They took her to the bonfire they'd built on the village green. She climbed up on it herself, the brazen sorceress.
Tiny well, sexton of the parish.
Aye, that he will, witch. Make those knots tight, Mr. Blake.
Hi, Witchfinder Major.
Good people, gather close and attend the burning of Agnes Nutter, witch, who through consorting with dark powers and the spreading of foul counsel must perish in the fire.
Aye, gather ye right close, good people.
You'll be quiet now, witch.
Gather ye right close, I say. Come and mark well the fate of all who meddle with such as they do not understand.
Gag her!
Ah, go stick your head back up your...
Give me the torch, that I may light the fire, sexton.
Here, but...
Burn, witch!
Witchfinder, the Beadle's found a note in the witch's cottage addressed to you.
Me? What does it say?
Well, you don't have letters, and neither do I.
Show me. Cancel the milk.
There's something on t'other side.
Eh?
Dear Witchfinder Major, knows that I die a happy and victorious woman. For within my petticoats, I have stuffed 80 pounds of gunpowder and 40 pounds of roofing nails.
I thought she was walking funny. Oh.
Put out the fire! Put out the fire!
The explosion took out the village, cleared the valley of every living thing, and was heard as far away as Halifax. Wow. They found this hat in a tree 2 miles away. The name of its owner, the Witchfinder Major who burned Agnes Nutter, is stitched inside. Here.
This hat belongeth to thou shalt not commit adultery. Pulsifer.
One of England's finest witchfinders.
Gosh.
Nothing else survives of your great-great-great-great-grandfather. Agnes Nutter left behind a box and a book of her prophecies with specific instructions as to what should be done with both.
What happened to the box?
No one knows.
And the book?
Lost forever.
Good morning. Are you all right?
My cocoa has congealed.
I've come about...
We're closed, I'm afraid.
But you put a book aside for me.
The shop is closed. So sorry.
I'll come back Monday.
I rather doubt that. Prophecy 3017. I see four
riding, bringing the end, and the angels of hell ride with them.
A young lady in the village of Tadfield is in possession of the only surviving copy of the nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes Nutter Witch. Allowing for genetic drift, she could be a direct descendant. Has she inherited Agnes's psychic gifts? She knows Armageddon is imminent. We know Tadfield is where the Antichrist was born 11 years ago. But we don't have a name. I should talk to Crowley about this. Speak of the devil.
Spawn of hell, if you please, Aziraphale. Have you found the boy?
Not yet.
We need a front organization to do the spade work for us. Professionals.
I suppose so. I have a certain network of agents. I could set them searching.
I have something similar. You never know when they might come in handy.
Do you think they ought to work together?
No. I don't think that would be a very good idea. Ours aren't very sophisticated, politically speaking.
Then we'll each contact our own people
and see what they can manage.
Good.
Goodbye, Crowley.
Goodbye, Aziraphale. Something's missing. What am I missing?
This is the Radio 1 Breakfast Show with Nick Grimshaw.
Thank you, Gemma Kearney. Good morning, everyone. And welcome to the show, especially you, Anthony Crowley.
Oh, flames!
Crowley, the horsemen are being summoned. The troops are assembling. Why aren't you with the boy Warlock? Where is the Hellhound?
I'm very close to having everything ready, Master.
Make sure you do. We'll talk again tomorrow. But right now, here's Queen.
Is this the real life?
Shadwell. Need his number.
I forgot to tell Crowley about the girl's book. The book. Do we actually need anyone to find the boy if the book tells us his name? Yes, in his
power he cometh to Tadfield Oxen, a young knight in the fief.
Tadfield. Directory inquiries. Tadfield, Oxfordshire, name Young. Could be spelled Y-O-N-G-E or Y-O-U-N-G. Sorry, no initial. Yes.
Oh. Really? Remarkable. Go on. Yes, got it. Thank you.
Tadfield 666. Hello? If this is one of your jokes, Adam, you'll be confined to your room for a week. Hello?
Sorry, right number. Found the boy. But am I too late? How long have we got? The horsemen must be being gathered.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Correspondence Club Nicosia, it's time for our lunchtime cabaret. Today featuring the hits of the famous family entertainer, Tommy Steele. Once upon a time there was a little white boy. He was sad because he was a little white boy.
I've heard the cabaret was bad here, but...
Yeah, the boys at CNN organize it as light relief for war-weary correspondents. What do they drink these days at ITN, Anforth?
I'll have what you drink at Newsweek, Josh. It might come up in the interview.
You've done well getting shortlisted. Excuse me, 2 whiskey sours?
Yes, sir. And I'll have an introduction to that amazing redhead at the end of the bar.
Where? Oh, Carmine Zugaber.
That's Carmine Zugaber. What's she doing in this backwater? If she's shortlisted too, well, I don't stand a chance. She goes where the wars are.
She goes where the wars aren't. She's already been where they were.
How does she do it?
How the hell does she do it?
How do I do what?
Red, how you doing? Where you headed?
Oh, just taking a little break, Josh.
This is Tim Anforth of ITN News.
A pleasure to meet you, Ms. Zugaber.
Same, I'm sure. Though I'm surprised to see you together.
Come again?
Josh, wasn't it you I heard telling the New York Times guy, Murchison, wasn't it, that Anforth didn't have a chance in hell of the Newsweek job?
What?
A third-rate hack who you kept sweet because you jump his wife any day?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And the liaison you had with her after the press awards was the best time since your sleepover with Gaddafi's bodyguards.
She had your business card with your cell phone number written on it. When I asked, she said it was for me so we could talk about the job.
Yeah, well, that was it.
You son of a bitch!
Oh, wait!
You bastard!
Right, that does it.
That's better.
Miss Carmine Zugaber?
That would be me.
International Express delivery for you.
Thank you.
Can you sign for it, miss? Just there. W-A-R.
It's quicker to write than Zugaber.
Yeah.
Oh, all right!
A sword. I don't believe that's covered by our terms and conditions.
Yeah. Well, you've delivered it now. You can forget it.
Yes, miss. Thank you kindly.
Sorry to run out on you, boys. Would have loved to stay, but I have to make a trip to England. Play nice now. You don't have much time left.
The World at One. This is Martha Carney with 45 minutes of news and comment.
I understand your company's theodolite was not designed to track ley lines, but it has worked very well in that capacity until now.
Turning Point Power Station in Oxfordshire.
It says the lines are beginning to shift position, which is impossible. Ley lines don't move about.
How much nuclear material had escaped?
We wouldn't say escaped.
I'd love to talk to your supervisor, but I'm expecting someone.
Terrorist activity.
Yes, we have.
No, I don't know a good time for you to ring back.
Terrorists who are capable of taking an entire nuclear reactor.
I don't know what time he's dropping in. It was predicted in a book I've since lost. It's definitely today.
So they'll be quite strong terrorists.
But you said the power station is still producing electricity.
It is.
That's all I remember. That and his name, Pulsifer. Thank you.
Well, how can it be doing that if it hasn't got a reactor?
We don't know. We were hoping some clever bugger in BBC Current Affairs might have an idea.
I think I've got something. Witchfinder Sergeant Shadwell.
Have you found us a witch, young Pulsifer?
Something weird has been happening. A village in England that...
Hooray, Mr. Shadwell. A gentleman on the telephone for you.
How are we, you harlot?
He sounds ever so refined.
Oh,